All right. Hello and welcome to another extra live stream. My name is Ryan Ritter. You can call me ND Tex. And it is time to get back into the sim habit, at least for a couple of weeks until we have another bye week in this crazy schedule. And want to thank Kabichi for all this nonsense donation, keeping us getting closer to that golden Triforce shot there. Only a little under $172. We'll just round it off there so I don't have to do too much math. But thank you again for the donation. This is not a green jersey game, so I think your mother might be confused which side is which. It is the one that is probably not getting killed, which would be the fair one here, because yeah, Pitt's bad. So this is going to be a very, very interesting game, and sim really, because and the reason I'm starting late is because I had to get a proper roster file, because the file I had still had Keaton Slovis as the starting quarterback, so I needed to find something that was a little bit more up to date. So I'm a little bit out of sorts. You might be able to hear it in my voice as well. I made the genius decision of getting 3 vaccines yesterday, and it didn't knock me out completely, but I have not felt great today. I've had to take a couple of naps throughout the day as well while trying to work. It has not been fun whatsoever. Excuse me. So I will fight through this. I also got to be up super early in the morning. I got to be at a place like about 40 some odd minutes away from my house at 8 a.m. promptly. So I don't know how much Tears of the Kingdom we will do, if at all. We'll see how long this takes and how much energy I still have. So we'll go with that. I did promise a sim though. So that will happen, and I'm trying to promote stuff at the last minute too. I am, like I said, I'm all out of sorts. But you know what? That's what you get when you come here. But it's all being done for a great purpose. This is all being done for Extra Life, and in particular for the Children's Health Foundation of Oklahoma. We have raised well over $10,000, on our way to $1,100, on our way to $80,000 all time, which is just absolutely bonkers. Typical work day for you. I started at 7:30. Yeah, I know, I'm spoiled. So but one thing I have gotten used to is not having to do a long commute, so that's the part that's going to be rough. Everybody else is traveling in, and they get to stay at the hotel that is everything's happening, so they're like, yeah, we'll start early with a breakfast. I'm like, oh, that's great. Awesome. Real happy that we're starting with a breakfast at 8 a.m. Thank you very much. But hey, at least I get free food. Can't complain about that. So yeah, we're going to get started here in just a second. I got to get a couple other promotions in. A couple of reminders. Excuse me. Hopefully I don't have to cough too much throughout this whole thing. Game day. The game day marathon is going to be happening not this weekend, but the following weekend. Make sure you're here. It's going to start sometime around, I think, 3 or 4 p.m. I'm going to get a specific start time soon nailed down. I do know it's going to be on Saturday, November 4th. Let me make sure it is the 4th, right? It's 4th and 5th. Yes, it's the 4th. And that will be a 24-hour marathon, 25 hours if we raise $2,500 in the single marathon there, which I know we can do, and then some. I want to get as close to that 20 grand as possible. Well, with all that said, I know you're here for the sim, so let's go ahead and get to the sim before my voice completely gives out on me. Let's do this. I should have waited a little bit. Now I got a vamp. I mistimed it. All right. Come on, anytime now. Load up. All right, now we do this. And Notre Dame is back home. And if it looks weird that this game is in the light instead of the usual nighttime, we got Notre Dame facing off against Pitt. If you were looking forward to see Notre Dame take on Phil Jakovic, I got some bad news for you. He's the third string quarterback now, so he will not be appearing in this game whatsoever. Pitt also has an injury to their starting left tackle on top of that. So they're hurting just a little bit, are the Panthers. Notre Dame coming through as about healthy as possible. There are a couple changes within the wide receiver depth chart. Rico Flores, you will see, will start alongside Jaden Thomas. Tobias Merriweather has been knocked down to backup duty. And with all that, let's go ahead and get this started. The kick is away, and it will be a touchback. So Sam Hartman and the Irish will start on their own 25. Well, this game considers this a rivalry. I don't get it, besides the fact Pitt's annoying. They've already fired their super weapon once this season, so hopefully all goes well. That super weapon doesn't fire yet again. And Hartman starts this off with a pass that is incomplete. Not a great start for the Irish there. So they'll come out on 2nd and 10. Hartman is back to pass, dances around, over the middle to an open Tyree. He gets 9 yards. It'll be 3rd and short for the Irish. Time to hit up the Gatorade. I've been chugging water. So the drink redemptions are basically going to be hydration. 3rd and 1, 2 tight end set. This will be the first run of the game, and Esteme's got a big gap over on the left side. Easy first down pickup and a 6-yard gain. And we see the Leprechaun here. The Leprechaun's going to look a little bit different on Saturday. For the first time in Notre Dame history, there will be a female Leprechaun on the sidelines during a football game, as Hartman goes on the speed option and a loss for 3. So that's going to be something new that we haven't seen yet before. So really cool that that's going to be happening this Saturday for the first time. Second and 13 for the Irish. And a read option, and Hartman takes it up the gut for a 7-yard gain. Makes this a 3rd and manageable as they approach midfield. So the Irish had an easy 3rd down conversion on their last drive. It was a 3rd and 1. Now we'll see what they do in the 3rd and intermediate. Looks like they're setting up a screen, and Esteme's gonna have to break a couple tackles here. Breaks one, can't break the second. He will be 2 yards short. So Notre Dame will punt this away just shy of midfield. Hopefully they can actually keep this from being a touchback. Punt is away, and it will be taken right at the 10 and met immediately. Devonshire is absolutely smacked by Mickey there. So great punt coverage by the Irish. And Pitt has to start on their own 11. Come out in the I formation. And they will have a handoff, and absolutely nowhere goes Hammond. So a 2-yard gain. And Pitt will stick with the power formations here. This is really going right into the defensive strength for the Irish, but this time they managed to bounce to the outside. 8-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and inches. So Notre Dame will try to get Pitt off the field here. They have 2 tight ends. One comes in motion. They'll split out wide. They're going to pass on 3rd and short. And that was a bad idea, as Christian Bellew is ripped down almost immediately by Riley Mills. That was peak Narduzzi dumbassery right there. So Pitt will be forced to punt this away. Tyree will take it just inside the 40, cuts over towards the 50, and the Irish will start in Pitt territory on this drive as Tyree gets a decent return of about 10 yards or so. First and 10. As Hartman is back to pass, he's got all freaking day. Wide open is Estime down on the wheel route there. Gets a 15-yard gain. Yeah, that's going to be rough. Going to be rough in the old vocal cords. I mean, basically having lead blocking there. Weird little formation they had with the routes, but it works out just fine as the Irish get a first down right after their first down. They're now on the Pitt 32. 2 backs this time in the formation. taking their time here. Again, Hartman's got a lot of time. Practically the same play as they hit Estime on the wheel again. This one only goes for 7 yards. It's a 2nd and 3. 3 wide for the Irish. They are really taking their sweet time. Hand off to Estime, and he just runs straight up the gut. I think we might have an additional 15 with the face mask here. Yes, indeed. So now it'll be 1st and goal on the 9 for the Irish. Prime scoring opportunity here. And this will be a read option. Almost looks like a triple option there, but Hartman gets dropped for a loss of 4.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
So it'll be 2nd and goal now. All the momentum kind of sapped right out there as the Irish now line up on their the Pitt 13. And they'll try Tyree on the jet sweep, and he runs right into a defender. So the Irish go the absolute wrong way here, and they're knocked back behind the 15 now. So this will be 3rd and very long on 3rd and goal. You know, maybe we should just try to throw one to the end zone, see how that works out. And Hartman will do just that, I hope. No, he will almost throw an interception to a defensive lineman. Wow, that was just... So Marcus Freeman had some fun words for Tim O'Malley about the flag football championship games he coached in the red zone. Big Tim would have a little bit fun ribbing him right back after that sequence. But the kick is up, the kick is good, and Notre Dame will take a 3-0 lead with 3:53 left here in the 1st quarter. And this will be yet another touchback. And the Irish will come out once again on defense where they had 3 and out on the last one. This week we won't want to take the play callers out to the woodshed. I don't know, not after what we just saw there. Hopeful I get tossed from the stadium as much venom as I'm going to spew at Narduzzi. Now that's the kind of attitude I love seeing. Handoff and a drop immediately for a loss. Hammond goes absolutely nowhere. DJ Brown coming in from his safety position to make the play. Second and 12. Another handoff and another stuff. I tell you what, this defense is almost challenging themselves to see if they can give up less than double digits in yards gained. Back to pass, dancing around, and oh man, really close to being picked off there by Cam Hart. That's Pitt's first pass that they actually got off. And they will punt it away on another 3 and out. And this punt is away. Tyree will get it about the same place he had his last time. It's about the same result, even better. 21-yard return gets to the 40. So we'll see if Notre Dame has a little bit better luck, because last time when they came out, they had a great drive going. They absolutely stalled when it was goal to go. And Tyree gets this handoff. This time his jet sweep works well for a 7-yard gain. Almost like Parker was like, no, this play should work. I'm going to prove it. Back to pass. Blitz coming, but it's picked up. And a pass caught by Rico Flores. The freshman gives the Irish a first down. So it's now 1st and 10 inside the Pitt 30. And a handoff to Estime, who just runs straight up the gap in the line and gets a first down. Well, it definitely doesn't look like Pitt's defensive line can match up at all. Even when they brought blitzes, nothing has been coming here. Hartman has a lot of time, but the pass is dropped. Mitchell Evans was the intended receiver.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
A lot of room on the right side if they want to run it there. Well, they'll pass it, and it is complete to Jaden Thomas. He gets his first reception of the game. 3rd and 1. The last time the Irish had this, it was an easy pickup. We'll see if they just go the ground or they try to get cute with it. With it being shotgun and 4 wide, I'm worried it's lather. Yep, here comes the screen. And why are you running a screen on 3rd and 1? Why? That is just unbelievably stupid. This play was blown up from the get-go. Wow, that was just terrible. Well, anyways, this will be a 30-yard field goal attempt for Schrader, who gets a couple short field goals, and he puts us up 6-0. Well, it's Notre Dame Pitt game. I think that's the nicest thing you can say about this so far. And another touchback. So Notre Dame has yet to cough up a first down yet. They've only given up 4 total yards. This is art. At least Pitt isn't outright stealing play calls like this. Oh, that is the story that's going to keep on giving. Oh my gosh, Pitt may get a first down with a QB scramble. Value, or let's see, what is it? Value? I don't know. I should have looked up a media guide for the pronunciation. Let's see if I can find one in the middle of this. 2nd and 1. Handoff, and this will be a first down for the Panthers as Hammond finally gets some positive yardage.
That makes it 1st and 10.
So the first down coughed up by Notre Dame, and Pitt is past their own 40-yard line. And a handoff to Hammond, he's stuffed. DJ Brown in once again. And I almost got the pronunciations here. I'm almost there. Handoff and just stuffed again. 3rd and 13 coming up. Here's my pronunciation guide, Pitt. The hell? Oh my gosh, how far do I have to go into this thing to find it? Anyways, Pitt's back to pass, and a very short one that is not going to get the first down. As Hammond gets a dump off, and he is 4 yards short. So Pitt will punt this away just shy of the 50. And this will roll into the end zone for a touchback. So for the first time all game, Notre Dame will really have to start a little far back. This is their worst starting position all game, as they opened it with a touchback on a kickoff at the 25. And Estimate gets a yard there.
Call it a gain of 1 yard. 2nd and 9.
Oh, and that's the end of the first quarter in a football game that features Notre Dame and Pitt. What we all come to know and expect from this crap. These fools have no pronunciation guide in the media guide. Are you freaking kidding me? And Estimate doesn't get much there. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now. As the crowd chants, "We want 6" in the background. They need to get a first down first. And they're just going to hand this off to, I don't understand any of this play calling right now. It's like we really want to take a look at stuff and see what we could do to increase the level of difficulty, just for funsies. Sorry about that, didn't mute in time. Kick is away, and Pitt's going to actually get to have a snap in Irish territory as Devonshire brings it inside the 50. First and 10 for Pitt. And off to Hammond, and he's tripped up just past the line, only gains a yard. I have learned, though, that Pitt's athletic director is one of the few female athletic directors in the nation. That is kind of cool. So I found that out as Pitt runs for a 4-yard gain. Oh, Lord, she graduated from Michigan. Oh, not as cool anymore. I got that, but I don't have a pronunciation guide. Third and 5 for Pitt. They've only had one first down this entire game, and it's going to stay there as they are dropped for a 4-yard loss. This game's ugly. This is very much a very Notre Dame Pitt game. Why does it always have to be like this? Please don't make it like this. Indy versus Pitiful. This is so bad. And yeah, your Pacific Light game summary. Both these teams are just not playing well. Oh, God. And hey, are we going to stretch it? No, we're going to almost throw an interception over the middle. Good Lord. Let's start reading the media guide. Like the region it calls home, Pitt football under Pat Narduzzi has proven to be rugged, relentless, and continuously rising. Hand off to Estime. He bounces it off to the left side and gains 5 yards. Upon his hiring on December 26, 2014. Jesus Christ, it's been that long? Oh my God. Sorry, Pitt. Narduzzi pledged his Panthers would play with a tough blue-collar mentality. And how else would you want it in the city of Pittsburgh? Pass is complete to Thomas at the 50. Promise kept. This is amazing. Oh, God. Narduzzi directed the Panthers to combine 20 wins over the past 2 seasons. Oh, gosh, why are we running Jets? Stop. Stop. Pitt last achieved 20 wins over a 2-year span in 1981 and 1982. The milestones have not been limited to the past 2 years. Indeed, the entirety of Narduzzi's tenure has been characterized by exciting achievements and ascension. Are they watching the same Pitt Panthers? What the fuck? Anyway, oh, Shane Simon. Is that like former Irish Shane Simon? Anyway, it's 3rd and 15 right now, and I expect a screen or a draw, a catastrophe. This is great. I'm just gonna read the Pitt media guide. What the fuck was that? Didn't even bother to throw it to the sticks. I'm killing my voice for this. Oh, God. Oh, absolutely nowhere goes Devonshire on that one. 0 yards on the return. And Pitt will come out with something that they call an offense. And here's a handoff and just, oh, that actually decent push there. 5 yards.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. Pitt wants to play big boy football, and they might get the first. Nope. Can't fall forward. It's 3rd and inches. The last, what is Cam Hart doing? Legs don't bend that way. What the fuck? Amazing. Last time they had 3rd and inches, they passed and got sacked. Let's see what happens this time. Hey, they hand it off. What do you know? Smart play. 4-yard gain. And the second first down of the game for Pitt. And a fake to the fullback. Look at that. Oh, God, all freaking day. Throws it, and it's a wide open receiver. Down inside the Irish 30 is Rodney Hammond, who I believe is the only person on Pitt that's caught any balls today. And hits the running back's the top receiver. Is the AI secretly picking plays for the Irish in real life? They might be. And we have a pitch out to the left, and it is absolutely destroyed. Oh, hey, Sebo. Welcome back to Notre Dame Stadium. Take your TFL. Second and 11. Another I formation here for Pitt. And Sebo gets this handoff and is able to get a decent chunk there. That's how you make up for taking a tackle for a loss. 3rd and 3 now. Well, Sebo will stay in the backfield. Oh, Irish really jumped offside there. And the pass is picked off by Cam Hart. If he breaks that tackle, he's got a lot of room, and he has. He goes to the 40. Oh, you got caught by the quarterback? Come on. Well, an absolutely pathetic pass. I thought they benched Phil to make sure that didn't happen. Well, the Irish defense steps up again in a big way. Oh, that should have been a pick 6. I don't know how he got caught by the quarterback there. As Velu or whatever. I still can't find a pronunciation anywhere in this damn media guide. And an incomplete pass by Hartman. The 2nd and 10 now for the Irish. And it's a QB draw. Okay, sure. Do they seriously not want anybody to pronounce the names on this team? Hand off to Estime on 3rd and 12. Oh, God. So the Irish will punt it away again. This sucks. Right. This is really bad. This is atrocious football. Inside the 20 goes Devonshire, and he actually gets positive yardage for a change, and he got a nice return there. Breaks a couple of tackles for a 17-yard gain. So the Irish defense will come back out after picking them off on their last drive. And now Pitt's going to have to figure out what 2-minute offense is like, because there's only 2:16 left in the half. Here's a deep pass, and it's incomplete. Almost enough kicks to be a different kind of football. Yeah, pretty much. And well, they got a little draw here to Hammond. He gets 3 yards. Everybody's still got all their timeouts, as it'll be 3rd and 7 coming up. Pitt has only converted a single 3rd down. Oh my. 3 down linemen. Oh, here comes the 4th rusher. And just Notre Dame will call a timeout with 1:41, and Pitt will punt it away. Good Lord. I almost feel bad. Almost. That punt wasn't that great. I think that may have gone out at like the 23 or something like that. All right, so hopefully we have something that's a little bit more aggressive on an offense, considering it's under 2 minutes to go with the half. A lot of time for Hartman, and he runs out of time. Got rid of the pass only to have it go absolutely nowhere. Oh, my word. How does it always turn up like this every single time? And Hartman passed it to the sideline, and well, they gave it to Estime. That was an ugly little pass there. 1:29 left. Notre Dame has 2 timeouts. It is 3rd and 8. And again, throwing it short of the 6. Is there a rule where we can't throw it to wide receivers? We've had 2 2-minute drill drives, and we're about to have a 3rd one. Pitt and Notre Dame each have 2 timeouts. How does that happen? Devonshire takes this at the 30, and he makes a cut to get inside the 40, a 10-yard return there. As Pitt will try this whole 2-minute drill once again. Back to pass. And floats it out towards the sidelines and apparently doesn't want to get out of bounds. But Kanata Mumfield, I think, well, that's the 2nd reception. So I misspoke when I said only running backs were allowed to catch balls. And I guess they gave it to him out of bounds as the clock was not moving. And now Mumfield has a 2-yard gain over the middle. 1 minute and ticking. 2 timeouts left for Pitt as it's 2nd and 8. 4 wide. Back to pass. Blitz coming. Throws it out in the flat. That's going to be a 1st down. And Hammond runs out of bounds. 50 seconds left. Yeah, Velu, I mean, I think that's the closest I can get. I really am confused in how, unless it's like in their player profile. Oh, I finally found him. Oh my goodness, a nice little touch pass to Kenny Johnson. Hit as he threw. It is now 1st and goal Pitt. Of course, the team that's going to have the better passing offense after all this is Pitt. Oh, I finally found the pronunciation. 3-yard gain for Sibo. And Pitt uses a timeout. 42 seconds remaining. It's Veer. And Riley Mills just stuffs that play. Absolutely went nowhere. I don't know how it's Veer. Did they? I don't know. I guess it's Veer or whatever. Almost picked off. The pass was intended for Jaden Mickey by the looks of it. 4th and goal, and Pitt will get on the board with a sad field goal. The kick is good, and Notre Dame still has 2 timeouts and 34 seconds to do something, because we're just going to drag this half out as long as possible. And Notre Dame will start this on the 25, hoping for the ironic bounce. No, unfortunately not. Oh, he's Canadian. Maybe that explains it. Not French, it's Canadian. Hartman throws over the middle, incomplete to Thomas. Guys, can we please stop fucking around? And we got a flag. Please be a face mask, please. Oh, of course not. Why? 2nd and 20 now. I have a feeling Notre Dame's just going to run this clock out. Pitt gets the ball to start the 2nd half, by the way. But Becky still pronounced it in the French style. Well, he is not from Quebec. He's from Ottawa, Ontario. So I don't know if he's from the French side of Canada. And Tobias Merriweather gets a pass, but it'll be 3rd and 13 after the 7-yard reception. So a lot of work still to be done. He got out of bounds as well. So the Irish preserve their timeouts with 23 seconds left to go. And again, short of the sticks. What the? Notre Dame's going to put it away with, this is embarrassing. You should feel bad. I feel bad. Now it even says it's Veer, like a Veer, like a conveyor belt. Oh, that's what he prefers the pronunciation of his name to be. I don't know. Maybe they ate it. Back to pass. Oh my dear God, he's wide open. But thank Christ, Pitt has no time left. God. What the half? As my voice dies. Notre Dame 6, Pitt 3. Good Lord. All right, look. Here's the thing. This game's awful, but what's not awful is the fact that we're raising money for kids' health. As you can tell, health very important. My voice sounds like trash, but I got medicines, everything else that can help take care of me. I got vaccines to make sure I don't get sick. These are all things that children's hospitals will help provide. And more importantly, when you get, especially with what we raise money for pediatric cancer illnesses, to be able to receive care in a state that doesn't have a whole lot of resources as far as it comes to freestanding children's hospital. The Children's Health Foundation Oklahoma actually runs the only freestanding children's hospital in the whole state. So if there is a child with cancer in the state of Oklahoma, they are getting care. The money that you are giving, 100% of everything you make as far as the donation to GameandForhaven.org will go directly to the hospital. That whole processing fee, it's optional. You can uncheck that box if you want to, but Donor Drive makes sure that they get everything over to the Children's Health Foundation, all the other local CMN hospitals. And with that, let's get back to the game. Oh my dear God, we gave up a 35-yard kickoff return. What the shit? So his father prefers it the French way, Veu. And a handoff here to Hammond. Okay, so this is really funny. So on Twitter, it said this is his father tweeting. He said that some have asked, it's like Veu is like Lemieux. When you say the end of the first name, it's the way you say the end of the second name. Back to pass. And it's dropped. He said, ignore the media guide. More importantly, cheer them on. And then he says, Martin Veyer, I give up. 4-3 after game. Your own dad's like, fuck this, I give up. Oh man. How much have you whipped your dad to death where he's given up on the pronunciation of his own name? And we got a flag, sure. Why not? It's a Pitt game. Let's ugly this up as much as possible. Clipping, sure. There's the next card on the spot on the bingo. They declined the penalty? Why? That makes no sense. If he doesn't like pronunciation, just change the spelling. It's gone full Pitt. 5 wide, drink. Okay, we're running a sweep to Thomas. It worked. 7-yard gain. It's 3rd and 2. I give up. I give up too. Martine, I feel your pain. You know what? I'm going to call your son Veu for the rest of this game. Just for you, Martine. 1-yard gain for estimated. Notre Dame's going to have to punt it away. We've spent more time looking around the media guide, seeing the last name controversy of Veyer or Veyu. And Devonshire brings this out to 35. But how do you get Veyer? That's what I don't get. Like when you have the like in Lemieux, or you have the whole U sound, or the like go and like the crazy ass French. Off his back foot is Veyu. I don't get how you get Veyer. Makes no sense. I'm fascinated by this. As Veyu is back to pass, as I'm going to do it properly. And he hits Sebo for a 14-yard gain. Oh, he absolutely burned Leofaus. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Well, Pitt gets one of their rare first downs on this drive as they are now on the Irish 48. AI is borked. Pronunciation is borked. Everything's weird. And we got a jet sweep here, and it is just met immediately by Benmo. 1 yard loss. That's the second time they've tried a gimmick like that, and it's just met with the same fate. I'm pretty sure it's been Morrison both times. Handoff. Hammond goes nowhere. 3rd and 8. Bear sounds like a made-up Final Fantasy name. Yeah, it's like Van in Final Fantasy 12. Oh, throws right on the sticks to Mumpfield. There's some all-time names here. We got Mumpfield. We got Veyu. Sebo. Devonshire is a nice name too. Here comes the handoff to Hammond, who's got a normal name, has 7 yards. So all of a sudden, Pitt is threatening. They're in field goal range. That's what we're looking for here. Back to passes Veyu. He's got a lot of freaking time, and now he gets sacked. Nana, awesome. Osafo Mensah, gosh. Got one of our own all-time names there, and I botched it. So it's now 3rd and 7. Pitt has only converted 2 third downs. My God. I'm laughing at them, but I think Notre Dame's rate's just as bad. Back to passes Veyu. Throws over the middle, and it is complete to Dejon. Is that Dejon or Dejon Reynolds? Oh, man. The names. This is great. I can't wait to hear Jack Collinsworth and Jason Garrett take their chance at these. Hammond goes up the left side. He's got a lot of room, and he almost has a first down. Dejon. Oh, I didn't even realize Hart went out at some point, but he did. He'll be back soon. This game does not do a good job on Sims of showing injuries all the time. And Veyu has a lot of room. And we have a Canadian invasion into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. Ottawa can ramble and scramble. Garrett the Butcher. And it is now 10-6. Look, if you're not feeling miserable watching a Notre Dame and Pitt game, are you really watching a Notre Dame and Pitt game? How many of these games do we have with Pitt that actually are comfortable and make you feel good about things? I think Notre Dame and Pittsburgh is proof that there is a purgatory, because here it is in football form. First and 10. And Hartman is on the run. It is complete to Tyree, but we got a flag. It's a face mask. I don't know how he tackled him from the back, but whatever. We will accept the penalty when Pitt declined to. So the ball all of a sudden is now inside the 40 in just one play. And off to Estime. He is absolutely destroyed by 3 Pitt defenders. A 4-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 14. Notre Dame comes out with 5 wide, drink. Back to pass. And it is complete to Jaden Greathouse. Oh, if you had stayed in bounds, I don't know if anybody would have caught you. Yeah, he had the block. He would have been gone. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite the Irish, as they are now on the Pitt 26-yard line. Hand off to Estime. He manages to make a cut, and he gets 10 yards and another Irish first down as they head inside the red zone. Four wide for the Irish. It could be Penn State, but at least for whatever reason, Notre Dame Pitt games always turn into some ugly game. It is really rare. Every now and then, one time a team will, and if there's any time for one team to kind of get a blowout-ish game, it would be this year with Notre Dame facing a really bad Pitt team. But yeah. And Hartman literally threw it at a defender's face mask. But Pitts and rock fights. Yep, that sums it up. It is 3rd and 13 now. Hartman throws it to the end zone. Hey, look at that. Rico Flores in his first start. It's a touchdown, and my voice just absolutely died. Hey, feel better about things now. Goodness, he was wide open. Doesn't get much easier than that. Seven plays, 75 yards, and just over a minute. Kick is up and good. Don't look now, but a football game may have broken out here. And this kick is up and away. And we will have a touchback as Bayou and Pitt will come back out on the 25-yard line. Wow, that feels great. Pitt has outgained us by a lot, although, like, what, 60 of those yards are junk? So it's actually an even matchup. Seen better high school ball. I have too. And speaking of shitty football, Hammond takes another 2-yard loss. I think we may have an even percentage of plays that have gone for negative, like it's a coin flip. Will we have positive or negative yardage? And read option as Bayou holds on to it, and he will get 5 yards. It'll now be 3rd and 7. So we'll see what Bayou and the Panthers have up their sleeves this time around. Back to pass. As time throws over the middle, short of the sticks, and that was a poor decision as Mumfield cannot get free. So it'll be 4th and 1, and Pitt will punt it away. I really hope the Notre Dame Clemson Sim's a lot more fun than this mess. Tyree will take this at the 20. Oh, he's got a little bit of room here. Gets over to the 35. So unlike what we've seen most Sims, Tyree, instead of just going right at everybody, is actually trying to take some angles, try to do some jukes. It's been nice to see for a change. And a quick pass to Tyree. He gets a yard. He's definitely been involved. He's gotten a handful of touches. He's got those 3 catches and a pair of handoffs, if I remember correctly. That was our 90-player roster getting beat by Dinky Town with a power kicker. As far as the high school football, nice. All right, so Audric goes nowhere, so now it's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 12. Goodness, this is a clinic in how not to run offense. They got the Jared Parker offense down pat right now, let me tell you. And Hartman overthrows an open receiver. I couldn't tell who it was. I mean, you hit that receiver in stride, and that's going to be a huge gain. There was nobody, nothing but green over there. So Notre Dame punts this away. Devonshire gets this at the 20, runs right into defenders at the 30. All I can say is thank God this is all nearly over. And Hammond gets a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. "15 seconds left to go in the quarter. And play action. Is that legal in this game? Throws short of the sticks, but Carter Johnson gets just enough for the first down. So there'll be 5 seconds left, but I don't think, yeah, they won't get this off. So that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Notre Dame and Pitt are in a classic rock fight. 13-10 is the score going into the final frame. So Pitt will start the 4th with the ball on their own 40. Back to pass, huge blitz coming, swung out wide. And the PA announcer said the pass falls incomplete when it was definitely a 4-yard gain. So the sim is on drugs right now. This is some kind of fever dream we're all having right now. Sebo goes absolutely nowhere. It's now 3rd and 5. What does the kicking team have on Hartman that keeps throwing it away for them? they're point shaving, man. Back to pass. And it is complete across the middle for a Pitt first down. You know what? We all sat here and watched this. We deserve to see a loss. That's the way I feel about this right now. And hey, the jet sweep hasn't worked all game, so they're going to keep trying it. This time, J.D. Bertram busted up in the backfield. I have never seen so many tackles for loss in a single game. This is bonkers. And a pitch. This actually maybe, no, never mind. I was like, oh, maybe there's a little bit of room there, but I mean, it goes for a decent gain. So now we're in a 3rd and long again, which, Jesus, 4 for 13. I think Notre Dame's 3 for 13. Back to passes, Vayu. Wide open receiver. That was some blown coverage there. It was Bub Means gets his 2nd reception of the game. Oh my goodness. More all name folks. 6:20 left to go in regulation. And Vayu, breaks the sack. Can't break the second one. And this time, Jewer Tuahalamaka is able to get in there. Oh man, he just absolutely shoved the offensive lineman right into him. That is a bull rush and a half. That's when you know you got your ass kicked. 2nd and 16. And this is thrown towards the sideline and complete to McConaughey. We'll go with that. 3-yard gain is 3rd and 12. Bayou checks the play at the line. He's back to pass. Blitz coming. Throws over the middle to a wide open receiver who breaks the tackle. And that will be a touchdown for McConaughey. VU has a rushing touchdown and now a passing touchdown as that blitz absolutely backfired. Yay, Notre Dame Pitt games. Pick is up and good. It is now 17-13 with 5:43 left to go. And another touchback for the Irish. And play action. Throws into double coverage. Good Christ, Hartman. Is it because we're not playing at night that we don't think the game started yet? Like, this is how you come off a bye week? The hell? And we're going to run a jet sweep. Enrico Flores gets 6 yards. Notre Dame has 2 backs in the backfield on this formation. Play action. Oh, good Lord. It almost got Tyree murdered. Oh, now Notre Dame will punt it away again with 5:14 left to go. And there's going to be a lot of room for Devonshire here. Makes a cut. I tell you what, decent coverage there by Notre Dame considering how much room he had. Jesus Christ, how are you letting Pitt outgain you like this? They're going to double us up, man. There's a handoff up the gut, and Hammond goes absolutely nowhere. Less than 5 minutes to go in the game. Second and 8 for the Panthers as they approach their own 40. Back to passes VU. And he throws it deep, and this is almost picked off by 3 different Irish defenders. It was 3rd and 8 as the drive for 50% third down conversions is almost there for Pitt. And almost hit as he threw his VU, and he's got to receive. What the hell? Oh. You know, I was close to saying that I shouldn't do the sim tonight because I'm like, oh, I can make it through. I need a drink for this, and I can't drink tonight. Notre Dame trails by 11 points with less than 5 minutes to go. This is full panic time. The Pitt super weapon is charged and is ready to fire for the 2nd time this season to give Notre Dame their 3rd loss on the year. I'm dumbfounded. I don't even know what to say. Hand off to Estime. 3-yard gain. I think you might need a little bit more sense of urgency here. Just going to throw that out there. Especially with the way you have not been moving the ball. All half, in fact, is, oh yeah, speed option. That's the ticket. There we go. That's the stuff. It's now 3rd and 3, and the Irish haven't converted, I think, a 3rd down all half. The crowd chanting, we want 6. Let's see if he replies as Tyree gets a deep strike downfield. Tyree right up the seam for a huge gain. Ball is now on the Pitt 25 as Notre Dame tries to strike back. And it's a handoff to Jabron Payne, who gets his first carry of the game. Gets a single yard. 3:20 left to go. Notre Dame needs points in a hurry. Back to pass. Hartman throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Jaden Thomas wide open past two defenders for an easy score. And hey, don't look now, but that actually looked like some offense. And Notre Dame will go for two to try to bring this win within a field goal. They have four wide. Estime in the backfield. Hand off to Estime. He is short. Well, so Notre Dame will now need another touchdown, but the first things first, they got to stop the Panthers. So we see the two deep strikes that the Irish have fallen asleep on from Veilleux. Guess he's pissed I started pronouncing the name like he didn't want it to. I think I've seen more what the fucks and uhs in this chat than I usually do. That's saying a lot for the sim. That motherfucker's got 300 yards on this defense. Oh my God. And Hammond goes absolutely nowhere on that one. 2nd and 9 coming up. You're gonna have to start doing some clock math. Oh, great. Tyree is out for the rest of the game. Cool. Didn't even see him go down, but that's awesome. I guess he injured himself on the long play. So Pitt's going to start some clock bleeding right now. By the time they snap this, there will be under 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. And another handoff. Don't know how you don't see this coming, guys. Pretty obvious that they're killing clock. So it'll be 3rd and short. Notre Dame used a timeout. 2:16 to go. And up the gut goes Pitt, and they have a first down. Notre Dame used another timeout. That makes sense. Okay. Didn't even see that. I don't know why you use the timeout first. Why are you passing? What is going on? 2nd and 10 now. After Notre Dame just gets a free timeout. They're passing again. And this is complete. Our news is just fucking with us at this point. Notre Dame uses their last timeout. What the fuck kind of clock management is this, guys? There's a pitch out to the left side that goes nowhere. But the more pressing matter is this clock is ticking and there's no way to stop it. If Notre Dame gets the ball back, they will have like barely any time to do a damn thing. And Pitt could conceivably get close enough for a field goal. And it won't even matter, as Sibo will just run it into the end zone as he finds himself back at Notre Dame to put a dagger in his old team with a 40-yard run. Sure, why not? Makes sense. What the hell? Oh, I hate football. So now Notre Dame trails by 12. The Pitt super weapon is just shut off. 3 huge chunk plays by Pitt. They started the game by not even getting a first down. And then all of a sudden they figured it out. Back to passes Hartman. Buddy, you need to start chunking it down the other direction because that ain't going to work. As a reminder, Tyree is now out for the rest of the game, and he's got the longest reception of the game. Back to passes Hartman. He throws it short to Estime. Cool. 3rd and 1. Less than a minute to go. Get up and get fucking moving. What are you doing? And this is complete. Estime again. You're gonna need to get more yards than this much faster. Oh my God, don't run plays with motion right now. The fuck? Oh Jesus, what a... Oh, I am losing my mind. Pitt has nearly 500 yards of offense. What the shit? Just kneel it at this point. There's a deep pass, finally. Too little, too late. It'll be 4th and 12 because we ran a jet fucking sweep. So with the game on the line, that's what you do. Well, victory formation here for Pitt, and that's the ball game. The Pitt super weapon is fired, and Notre Dame is on the wrong end of it. 31-19 is your final. And yeah, I don't know if you should be thanking me for this. I don't think I deserve thanks for bringing this into our lives. This was all fun and games until Pitt started scoring, and then it really sucked. All right, well, that's gonna do it, and honestly, that's gonna do it for me as well. I was gonna see how my voice and everything was doing. It's doing real bad, as you can tell by the constant mutes and the coughing. But so unfortunately, there will be no Tears of the Kingdom tonight. I am sorry, but I will make up for it on Thursday, and we'll get. I'll try to make up a little bit of time there. Hey, I gotta make sure I actually get some rest. I gotta do the work thing as well. So I will see y'all on Thursday night. And remember, we're gonna have a Clemson sim. We're not gonna have it on Halloween night. I'm not gonna do that to myself. So keep an eye out for when we will have it. And that may be a single stream week because of the game day marathon later that weekend. So I can get some rest for all that. But until next time, y'all. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry the game did sim things. But remember to make those donations over to gamingforaven.org. I can't wait to see all of you on the next stream. Till next time, have a good one, y'all.